Hi budgeting friends, welcome back. My name is Chris, this is Budgeting with Chris, and welcome to a Cash Stuffing Saturday. Thank you guys so much for coming back. If you are a new viewer, please hit that subscribe button so you come back and watch some more of our videos. Before we get started, a couple housekeeping things. One, I apologize for any shadows. I am filming this Friday night. Tomorrow is Saturday and it's going to be pretty busy for me. And then Sunday, we are going to King's Dominion. So I will not have time to film anything on those 2 days. So I'm trying to pre-film the next couple of days videos, but it is late at night because I had a busy day at work today. The point is, I apologize for any shadows. I hope you guys stick around and still enjoy the video. Two, did you notice the little stand I got for my little sign? It's so cute. Now, I will say, I can't see exactly how it looks right now because my phone, the way that it is mounted on the stand is covering the sign, so I can't see it, but I'm hoping that it is in frame and looks good for you guys. I will see what it looks like when I edit this video, but hopefully you do like it. I bought this little stand off of Amazon. It came in a pack of 6 and it is perfect. It is beautiful. I absolutely love it. I am so extra for buying this sign stand. I completely understand. I am okay with that. All right, let's go ahead and get started now after all my shenanigans. Oh, how do I want to get started? Let's go ahead and start with our savings challenges, and I promise you I will not forget to unstuff my wallet this week. It is like at the forefront of my mind. Chris, do not forget your wallet again. But we are going to start with our savings challenges because they take up too much space over here. Here, you guys can't even see that. Okay, let's see. Front and center, I have Mini Monday, so let me grab that one. Here she is, gorgeous as ever, with our mauve color. So we have Mini Monday here, and this is going to be $30 in ones for Mini Monday. So we're just gonna stick these right in here. Make sure that snaps and put that away. And then the next one is our special occasion binder. And this week, this one should have $40 in here, which is 25 in 5s and 15 ones. So I'm going to grab the special occasion binder. We are just gonna stick this right in here. And that is that for that binder. That was a lot of that. Okay, next we have our box challenge, which if you watched my cash planning, you know we had a little bit of extra money for this challenge. So this week it received $95. That is what we're putting into our box challenge for this week. That is amazing, especially since we're trying to build up our dog challenge for, not our dog challenge, guys, what am I saying? We're trying to build up our dog envelope, like our fur baby envelope, because Toby has a vet visit this month. All right, so that is set in there. And next, I have a couple of small ones. I'm gonna go through those after. So let me go through this one. We have Freebie Friday here, and this is $20 in ones for Freebie Friday. So we're gonna grab the binder here. How are you guys doing on this fine Saturday? Let me tell you guys a little bit about what my plans are for this weekend. I told you guys I was going to be busy, but I didn't really say with what. Okay, we're going to move into Saving Sunday while I talk, and it's getting $50 this week. So I start officially back at school with like the whole official schedule and having to be in the school, working in the building on Monday, so the 11th, and I have no clothes to wear for work because your girl has been eating a little bit too much, so most of my clothes don't really fit me all too well, so we gotta go shopping this week. And since like I said, we're going to King's Dominion, we're gonna put this is the no spend money, it's $7. We're not gonna put all of it in there. I know there were 2 days that I did spend money that was not planned, so we are going to take those $2 and set them aside, and then the rest is going in here. So the no spend has 50, 70, 95, 100, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So 118 is in the no spend challenge. What was I saying, guys? Oh yes, my clothes are not fitting. So I have to go shopping. Gotta go buy some clothes. Also, I really have to get myself back on track with my healthy eating and working out and movement and all that fun stuff, because we're not in a good place. But that's okay. All right, these are my smaller challenges. So we're gonna pull out, totally shifted the light. We're gonna pull out the 100 envelope, and we are going to be stuffing it with $11 this week. That is all we had left in our budget for this challenge, but hey, it's something. All right, so I am going shopping tomorrow for work clothes. So we're gonna do that. I have to do a couple of grocery stops. I gotta go to Costco. So we are going to be using some of our household money. We're gonna go back here to number 11. They're going to crash that motorcycle. Sorry, that was very loud. I apologize for the noise. But here's number 11, and we're gonna put $11 in there. That is right here. And I said Costco, right? Yeah, I gotta go to Costco. I also have to go to Walmart. So we're gonna run some errands tomorrow after I go clothes shopping. I have some Etsy orders that I need to work on tomorrow as well. And then I also have to clean my house, because now that work is starting, I'm not gonna have time nor the energy to come home and clean. And the weekends, I just wanna leave them for myself to be able to, enjoy myself. So while I do a cursory clean, a deep clean will not be able to be done. So I wanna do a deep clean tomorrow, which is going to take hours. So that is the plan for tomorrow. This is not the right one. We are moving into the 26-week challenge, but guys, I'm all over the place. Pause for a second. Pre-K pause, like Mr. Williams says on TikTok. Pre-K pause. I have been asked a couple of times if the 26-week challenge will be restocked on my Etsy shop. I sold out of them last week. Yeah, last week. Someone bought the last one. Unfortunately, the discs that are in the colors of the ones that I have, which are these colors, like this purple, pink, and blue, I am out of those. However, I did create a sort of fall vibe one that is more of a fall color to it. So these are the discs for that one. It's like a green, burnt, like a little like yellow, orange, and then yellow. So these are the disc colors for this one. And then the actual challenge itself is also in a sort of fall color. And I have two, what am I trying to say? Sorry guys, I completely lost my train of thought. But this is the tracker for the 26-week challenge, and I have two challenges in these colors. So 2 binders that are available in these colors. And let me show you guys the actual numbers. They all come in like the little fall colors. So like a light orange, a green, a darker orange, and yellow. And it goes all the way back to 26 for the 26-week challenge. Each challenge comes with a clear envelope at the front for your challenge, and then the covers for the front and back. That says 18 because I haven't finished putting in all the stuff in there yet. So if you're interested, those are gonna go up tomorrow, maybe Sunday. Tomorrow is Sunday for you guys. I'm filming this Friday. So it'll either be up when you watch this video, but if it's not, it'll go up on Sunday. So if you're interested, those are the versions of the 26-week challenge that I have available right now. If you want the cotton candy colors, I might have those available, but at a later date, not right now. Okay, now we are going to stuff our 26-week challenge for this week. And we are on week 7, so we are doing $7 into the challenge this week. Oh my goodness, guys. I have some news to tell you guys about my budget and about certain things that are coming up. Here are the $7 for this challenge and how that is going to affect my budget. We're going to talk about it as I go through and stuff my envelopes, but guys, I've just been racking it in my brain, it's just been like, swishing around in my brain all day what I need to do because so many things are coming up and I was not expecting them. So I was watching, who was it? Budget with Miss P. And if you don't know her, if you don't follow her, you definitely should. I'm assuming most of you guys do know her because she's amazing. I love her videos so much. But I was watching her the other day and she was talking about how she was building up one of her sinking funds, and then all of a sudden they had some road issues at their house that they had to take the money out. And then she also has some like health problems that she needed to take the money out to pay for bills and stuff. And she was talking about how you plan and you plan and you think you're making progress, and then all of a sudden out of the blue something will come out and all of your money's gone. And I'm sitting here just trying to like twist and turn and mesh things so that my budget will work out with all these changes that are coming. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it work, but we are sure as heck going to try, and we're going to talk about it. So let's go ahead and get started by doing my wallet, because I'm not going to forget that. So here's my wallet. Let's unstuff her. She is empty, unfortunately. I forgot to unstuff this. So these $2 are basically gone. I'm actually just going to leave them in here because they're going to get unstuffed next week, because I did go and buy some more groceries. More than... Is that a fly? It's like a little gnat on my desk. Sorry. Yes, so we went to go buy some groceries that I needed, and that's just going to help cover it. Why is there a gnat in here? I don't understand. Okay, gas does have some money, and this is just going to roll over. I also have some reimbursement from my work for some driving that I did. So that's going to be added to this envelope as well, but I haven't deposited that check yet, so I don't have that in cash. So 25, it's going to roll over to next week. Toby, he has 12, and this will roll over to next week as well. And then all the other envelopes we're spending, they're all empty. So let's go back to the beginning and let's stuff groceries. We're gonna put $50, 2 20s, and a 10. Guys, let me tell you what happened. I went to the bank. I was like, where'd I go? I went to the bank and I was taking money for this cash stuffing out. And usually when I go to the bank, because I go to the teller for the 50s, because they don't give me 50s at the ATM. Gas is gonna get 25. Plus the rollover from last week. And so I went up to the teller, and usually when I go to the teller, he requires my ID to verify my account. And I opened my wallet and my ID is not there. And I flipped. I was like, where is my ID? Oh my goodness. And 2 days ago, I went to the parcel store, like where they ship stuff. Toby's going to get 13 because I opened a virtual mailbox for my Esty Shop. That's 10, 11, 12. And it's just basically like you get a street address, but it's actually at a store. So you don't have to give your real address, and you can just have things shipped to the store. So Toby has 25 now. Oh, and gas has 50. So I went there, and they require 2 forms of ID to verify who you are and where your current actual like physical address is. Spending's gonna get 15. And so he took my ID and my passport to make copies for the verification, and then he put my ID inside my passport and gave it to me like that. And I did not notice. Eating out's gonna get a 10. And so that my ID was just inside my passport. I took my passport out of my purse to put away, and I did not realize that my ID was there with it. So when I was at the bank, I was like, oh my God, where is my ID? Please, Lord, please let it just be. Because I kind of clocked it as soon as that happened. I was like, oh my gosh, he put it with the passport. And I was like, please let it be that be the case. That's our wallet for this week, guys. All set to go. And thankfully, that happened. I came home and I found it. So, yay. Okay, guys. It just hit me right now that I have Happy Mail. Okay. That was our wallet. Let's go ahead and do our sinking funds. All of this is just for sinking funds now. So going into our high priority. All right, into our high priority we go. So household is going to be getting $9 this week. So that is 5, 6, 7, 8, $9. And like I said earlier, I am going to Costco tomorrow. I have to go and buy eggs. I'm going to see if I can find my collagen that I could not find last week. And so that's going to, if I find the collagen, it's going to be around $70 that I'm going to be spending. But we have $55, $65, $6, $7, $8, $9, $70. Oh, it was a toss-up whether I had updated the trackers or not. I did. I updated them. So $70 is right. That is in here. Collagen costs about, if it's not on sale, it costs $32 per bucket. Like it's like this giant bottle. And if it is right, if it is on sale, if it is right, if it is on sale, it costs $28, $27, something like that. So you save about $6 or $8. Okay, so let me tell you what happened with this. So as of right now, I'm gonna leave this as it is because I, one, don't have a wet paper towel to clean this off, but two, I need to double check my account again. So I did my final health coaching session for my rewards card from the insurance company. So they should be putting $100 onto my card. However, I swear, what is with the revving? Okay, so where was I? There should be $100 added onto here from the last health coach session that I did. Last time I checked, it was not on the account yet, but I think it takes like 1 to 3 days for it to reflect. So I got to double check it again. But while I was checking to see if the $100 had hit, I realized that at some point, and I can't remember why I didn't subtract it, I forgot to take away the last chiropractor appointment that I went to where I paid my copay of $20. So this is not 51 that's in here, it's actually 31, but I'm hoping that as of right now, it's 131. I don't know if that's right or not, because like I said, it didn't reflect it yet when I checked 2 days ago, but I will check it again and then I will update it and hopefully have it fixed by our next cash stuffing. But in cash itself, we are adding $5 this week. And so now we have in cash 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 19 plus 51 should be, oh, I updated this to take away the 20. 19 plus 31 should be 50. But in reality, it should be 150. If that was confusing, I apologize. I think I confused myself while talking about it, and I'm the one explaining it. Don't mind me. All right, toiletries is going to get 10 buckaroos. So now toiletries has 50, 70, 90, 110, 25, and 30. 130, and that is correct. How are you all doing? Did I ask that already? Let me know down in the comments. What are your plans for the weekend? I told you guys mine. What is yours? All right, this is Fur Baby, which is Toby. Little story on Toby, as you all know, because I cannot stop talking about it. He has a vet visit this month. I believe that at this vet visit, the vet is going to insist that he get a teeth cleaning, and getting Toby's teeth clean requires putting Toby to sleep for a few hours because he will not let anyone touch his mouth. So usually that's quoted anywhere from $800 to $1,000. So that's gonna have to come out of somewhere. I do have like an overall savings account that has a couple $1,000s in it, but that's just like for me to build up my savings, and it's right now it's in a CD account earning interest. So we can take money from there. It's gonna mature within the next month, so that's gonna be good in case I do need to pull money from there for his teeth cleaning. But we will see what the vet says. We are adding 25 this week though. So 20 and 5. Now he has 20, 45, 50, 1, 2, 3, and 4. 54 plus 500 in his sinking funds binder and 15 in his vet rewards card, so 569. Huh? Oh, yes, that is right. I was confused, but yes, that's right. Okay, so these were the major ones in our high priority, and then, oh wait, I forgot content. Content is getting 63 this week because we did get an unexpected Etsy pay because I accidentally requested my money too early from Etsy. So we received an extra $90 on the 4th of August. So we are going to put 63 of that into content. So we have 50, 60, 70, 1, 2, and 3. 73. Okay, so I know I mentioned a couple minutes ago that I was going to put my Happy Mail before at the beginning, but I'm actually not going to. So you can disregard that. I might just take that completely out because I realized that in order to show you my Happy Mail, I will have had to have moved that envelope, and it's still there. So we'll talk about it in a few minutes. Just know that there's Happy Mail coming. All right, Rainy Day is going to get $5. I'm trying to make sure this one gets $5 every week so that I can get it to 300. It has right now 100 in the bank, 200, 5, and 10. So 210, we are getting there. We are getting there. $90 to go. Beauty is going to get a 5 as well. We unstuffed the majority of it this week. Now it has 10. And yes, guys, I do know my nails are done again this week. Please, no judgment. It was starting to, the nail polish that I had on it was starting to peel off. And because my nails are so thin, when the nail polish starts to come off my nail bed, it does not come off my actual nail, like the long part here. So whenever it got stuck on something, it would pull back and then pull my actual nail, which is very painful because it's basically yanking my nail off my finger. Very painful. So I just went and got them redone so that I would not have to go through that. Spending is going to get 9. So that is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So now spending has 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. $15 going in here. And guys, I do have a couple of savings challenges that I'm going to set aside for beauty. So I'm not too worried about having spent money from that envelope without having the money there because those challenges are so close to being finished. So I know that I'm going to be able to replenish that. Books is going to get $3. So now we have $3 going in here. Now we have 200 in the bank. 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So 218. And I have a couple of audiobooks that are coming out soon. I usually get those for about $7 or $8 each. So I think I have enough for about 2 of them, which is awesome. All right, that's our high priority. Now let's move into the low priority. Do I have anything in here? Yes, I have a couple. All right, in here, these are items that we're not too worried about. Okay, birthday is going to get 5. Always try to add $5 in this one each week as well, especially because my birthday is a little bit less than 2 months away. And we have now 150, 75, 80. 180 in birthdays. And I think I mentioned it in one of my last videos, but I think I'm gonna plan a day trip to Orlando to go to Universal Epic Studios. Fun is also going to get $5. We had to use $10 from it last week, so I just want to get it back up to 100. So now it has 50, 70, 90, and 5. 95 buckaroos. Alrighty. Treat yourself is getting skipped. Tech is fully funded, but we are going to unstuff some this week. Planner's fully funded. Miscellaneous has money. Tattoos is not getting anything. Car maintenance. No, car maintenance got stuffed at the beginning of August. However, I did want to see how much I have. So I have 510. I am getting my car detailed this coming week because the summer has been rough on my poor tan cloth seats. They are stained to no end. And then I accidentally dropped a cupcake on my middle of the seat rest area, which is also cloth. So I just want to get it detailed and shampooed and all that fun stuff. So that's some money's gonna come out of there, but luckily we have enough money. Rent rollover is going to get $1 this week. lots of expenses coming up. Like, I think at the end of August, I'm going to add up all the big expenses that I do this month and see how much it is, because there are so many big things coming out this month that it's blowing my mind. Now rent rollover has 21, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess technically some of them are not coming out this month. Some of them I just learned about this month because I just forgot about them. Fitness is online. We are in the middle of a step bet. Ooh, to try and save money for that one. Okay, so that is in low priority. Now let's go into our long term. This is our long-term binder. This should take the rest of our money, and then we will do some Happy Mail. Ooh. All right, subscriptions is going to receive $5. And I'm also unstuffing some of this next week. Ooh, when is the 15th? What's today? Today's Friday the 8th. So next Friday is the 15th, yeah? Yeah, okay, so I need to buy my Spotify gift card before next Friday. So yeah, I'm thinking whether, no, I'll probably buy it on Thursday, which means it'll come out in the following week's unstuffing, not this coming week's unstuffing. But anyway, subscriptions now has 110, 15, and 20, 120. 100 of that is going to the Spotify subscription. And then I also renewed Netflix for a month because I want to watch some movies that have recently come out. And my coworker is raving to me about Wednesday. Have any of you guys watched Wednesday? I've never seen any of the seasons, but I do know that the newest season just came out recently. But she was watching it apparently, and it's really good. So she told me that I should watch it. So I renewed Netflix with the ads for like $8. So there's that. We're going to unstuff that this coming week. All right. Car insurance is going to receive, not car insurance, condo insurance is going to receive $40. And that is 40 here. So now it has $690 in condo insurance. Perfect. All right, guys, we're getting closer to the big talk. Let's talk about it. I said we're getting closer, like I'm not in taxes, which is what I want to talk to you guys about. I forgot that Uncle Sam requires me to pay him for the luxury of simply owning my car, even after paying my car. My property taxes came in this week for my car. They're not due until October, I think like late October, but they are $611 more than I had budgeted because I keep forgetting that I have to pay those darn property taxes every year. I forget. How? Anyway, obviously this tax sinking fund is for taxes from my side jobs, like my side hustles from like Instacart, and I was putting in like the Etsy taxes, but then I created an Etsy envelope. So this money, one, it's not enough to cover those 600 and something that the property taxes are. But two, I also need this money for the end of the year when I do my taxes. So what am I going to do? Because I have about 2 months to come up with $600 to pay those property taxes. Now, I did mention before that I do have an overall savings account. I could pull money from there. I do have the $1,000 emergency fund that we just fully funded. I could pull from there. I have a couple of ideas in my mind, and I'll tell you guys about them. We're going to put, am I putting money into taxes? Yes, I am. We're putting $40 in here because I did Instacart this week, so it's getting a little bit more. So now taxes has 240, 20, 40, 50, 250. So my plan for my car is that one, not this week, obviously we already pre-planned all of this stuffing, but starting next week, we are going to start putting a bill like I do with condo insurance, because condo insurance every week has to have $40 so I can reach my goal by the end of the year of how much I need to pay my condo insurance. We're going to do the same thing for property taxes for the car. And each week I'm either going to put $15 or $10 because in every 2 weeks I need $25 set aside so that in a month I have $50 set aside for property taxes. And that within a year would be about $600. So that's what we're going to start doing. But of course, between now and the end of October, we are not going to reach $600. So let me get to the other envelope that is going to help us. But let me finish stuffing these. So Etsy taxes are going to get $27. Like I mentioned, we did get some extra money that we were not expecting. So that is going to be $27 in here. So we have 20, 40, 60, 75, 80, 1, 2, 3, and 4. $84 now in Etsy taxes. And this envelope is going to be moved from here in a moment, just so you guys know. A little preview for you. Extra car payment is at $300. We're not stuffing it this week. We're going to leave that there. This one. This is the one that's going to help us. So car insurance. Car insurance gets $117, and it's going to be 50, 2 20s, a 10, a 5, and 2 1s. And this envelope gets $117 every month. Now, right now, we should have 802. There are 600 in the bank, 50, 700, 20, 40, 60, 70, 85, 86, 87. Oop, lost a 5. Hello. Huh. Oh, it should be 702, not 802. I did the math wrong there. So there should be 702. So 600 in the bank, 50, 700. Wait. Hold on. Am I doing this wrong? Calculator. 685 plus 117. No, it should be 802. How much did I put in here? Okay, 50, 100, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 5, 90, 1, and 2. How much did I put in here, guys? Okay, so there was 685. So we have 50. Okay, this is what I put in. 50, 70, 90, 100, 5, 6, 7. I forgot a 10. Okay. Forgot a 10. Goodness gracious. Why do I have $15 extra? Okay, we'll figure that out. Guys, why can I never do things easily? Okay. Now this should be 600, 50, 700, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 95, 800, 1, and 2. $802. Perfect. $802 as of August. In September, we're going to add another 117. That's going to get us up to 919. Now, my car insurance, I pay the premium every 6 months. The one that I have right now, the policy I have right now, expires September 20th. So in about 2 weeks, I should get the quote for my next premium for the next 6 months. I am hoping that my insurance doesn't skyrocket. Right now, as of right now, we pay about $650 every 6 months for the premium. So this is at $919. So I'm hoping to take whatever the difference is. So let's say it's around $650. That leaves me $269. And we're going to use that. Oh, plus I think I can also swing October in there. So it'll be $386. And I can take that and put it toward my property taxes and then just really start honing in on this and the property taxes starting in November to make sure these have enough money in them by the time they are due. Please let me know if that was confusing. I hope it makes sense. We're going to use the difference of whatever the car insurance comes out to at the end of September to help pay for the property taxes that are due towards the end of October. Because I completely forgot that I had to pay that. All right. Oh, I know where these 15 are going. Travel is going to get $5. So now it has 25. I'm going to start trying to add a little bit to this envelope because I do want to have that mini day trip for my birthday. And then these last $10 are going into emergency because I want to have this equal 1,200. So now we have 1,100 in the bank, 50, 70, 90, 1,200. $1,200 in our emergency fund. I like to have more money in the emergency fund than $1,000, but if I need to take those $200 that are over $1,000 and use those to pay for the property taxes as well, we will do that. We will do that because we are just trying to make sure that we pay for everything we need to pay. And oh my goodness, guys, we did it. We went through all the money. Hooray! All right, let's go ahead and set this over here. Would you like to do some Happy Mail opening with me? I mentioned in the last video where I did Happy Mail that I ordered from a couple of shops and I got one of them in. And then I got a notice that another one was coming probably tomorrow. And then my last one should be here on Monday. So hopefully by my cash unstuffing for next week, I can show you the last couple of Happy Mail orders. Do not mind the stickies. We're using our Savings Challenge stickies to cover any addresses. So here is the another Happy Mail that I ordered. It's a box. Can you guess what it is? Can you guess? Okay, let's open it. Where's the opening? Over here. All right, first and foremost, we have a beautiful card and this beautiful flower. Is it a lily? I don't even know how to tell flowers apart, but we're gonna put it here because we're gonna use it to decorate our item. Oh, there's the little paper clip also. All right, set that to the side, and then we're gonna pull this out and bring this down. And you can probably tell what it is already. This is from the shop, oh goodness, does it say on the thing? Oh, North Star Budget. This is from North Star Budget on Etsy. And did Chris open this already? Yes, she did. All right, look at this gorgeous binder. She was having a sale a couple of days ago. I'm not sure if the sale is still running, but she was having a sale and this was on sale for $20. And I could not say no. Because are you kidding me? Look at that. This is like a wallet one, but I'm just going to use it as a sinking funds binder. This is very similar to this pink one that I have here. And yeah, except for this is more pebbly than this one. This one's a little bit more leathery. And also this is very fluffy. Like it's very, what is the word? I don't even know. It feels like a pillow. All right. Oh, and it has those extra large rings. All of my binders have like the smaller rings. I've never had one that had rings this big. So let's pull this out. I always am terrible at pulling this thing out. I always leave a piece stuck in there like that. Okay, I have another piece over here. Got it. Okay, got it. Beautiful. I'm gonna stick this little thingy over here. And let's put this little baby over here. Can I? Will it hold? I don't know. Yeah, there it goes. Okay. And then you might be wondering what this is going to be for. I will show you. I created some envelopes for it already. These are just 4 of them. I have 2 more, which we're gonna pull in a second. But giveaways, equipment, shipping, mailbox. Can you guess with those categories? Yes, my friends, this is going to be our business binder for budgeting with Chris. So as I've mentioned before, we have had Etsy Pay come in, and I have been putting it all in content, and so I want to start distributing it appropriately so that I can see what I have and where the money's going. And then I have 2 more, but just the dashboards right here. Materials, which is the one that gets the most money out of it, and then taxes, of course. So this binder is going to be for my Etsy payments as well as for any YouTube payments that I get. I am going to pull the binder, the high priority binder, and we are going to pull out this one. So the content envelope is going to go in here now. because that is going to turn into, where am I taking this? That is going to turn into the material envelope. So let's take this dashboard out and put materials in here. Oh, let me double check that this is the right side. Nope, flip it. All right, so materials goes in here. Oh, that's taxes. Really, Chris? All right, materials goes in here. And we're just gonna put the money in there. Now, for right now, all the money is going to go into materials because I do owe myself a little bit still. So that's just all going to go in there, but that is okay. Eventually, we're going to start distributing it to other envelopes. And then way back in our long-term binder, let's move this around. We are also going to pull the Etsy taxes envelope. This one is going to turn into just taxes for, I should say, the business binder. So let's go ahead and pull this out. So many motorcycles just going up and down the road. Is this the right way? Yes, okay. All right, taxes is going in here. So that is our dashboard in there. It got stuck. Oh no, okay, there it is. And then we're just gonna put the taxes, and of course this is just all the taxes from Etsy and from YouTube are gonna go in here. So whenever we get paid from YouTube, that I'm going to use primarily for, there it goes, primarily for the giveaway, because I want to use most of the money that I earn on YouTube to fund the giveaways for when we reach certain amount of subscribers, because you guys are the ones who are helping me reach those goals. And then equipment is going to be coming from both, as well as I just realized this envelope is messed up, as well as shipping and mailbox. All right, so there she is, gorgeous as ever. I need to create a dashboard for this. I just realized I should probably do that. Make a dashboard for business. Maybe I'll have it say budgeting with Chris or something like that. All right, ooh, you have to be careful with these binders because they kind of like smush the envelopes in there. All right, there she is, gorgeous as ever. Love it. So that is our business binder, all set to go. She's going to live here with the rest of our binders. And we are done for the day, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for following along. I hope you guys enjoyed. I will see about editing some of this because there was a lot of weird shenanigans going on. As you can see, I can barely talk. So I'm gonna leave you guys at that. Let me know your thoughts down below. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know in the comments, are you guys excited about the fall 26-week challenge binder? Would you guys like one? I only have 2. Oh, last thing, if you watched this far, 1, you're amazing. 2, you'll get the inside scoop. I am going to have some oopsie challenges up on my Etsy shop, and these are just challenges where I messed up while I was creating them. So I have a lot of envelopes for like the 26-week challenge. So for this, that in some of the envelopes that I made, like the 1 is backwards, or in one of them I think the 13 is backward. One of the envelopes has a little bit of a cut on it, or what was wrong with the other one? I think like the lamination was done backwards on some of them. So I'm gonna put all of those oopsie envelopes. They are still good envelopes. They still open. You can still put money in them. They won't come apart. They're still really well made envelopes. They just have small oopsies on them. And so, like I said, some of the numbers might be backwards, but you still know what the numbers are and you can still use it. So I'm gonna put those up on Etsy for sale for 30% off what the original pricing is. So I'm gonna have a whole book like this that's going to be on sale for 30% off. And some of the rings are also going to be different colors. They're not going to be these colors or the fall colors. They're just going to be random disc colors that I have left over. So it's oopsie challenges. I also have an oopsie fall box challenge where I accidentally printed the box challenge on regular paper instead of construction paper, but I will laminate it in 5mm laminate, so it's still pretty sturdy, but I know that it's still not the sturdiest because it is just regular paper. However, with the 5mm laminate, it should still work, but it is an oopsie, so that one will probably go on sale for about the same price as the digital challenge. So I will cut it for you, laminate it and cut it for you, and it will cost about the same as the digital one, but it is going to be on regular paper. So those are going to be listed on my Etsy shop. Oh, last one, because I keep forgetting. I also have a bow challenge, like the monthly holiday bow challenge editions. I have an oopsie one of those. If anyone is interested, you will need to DM me for that one, because if you are interested in that one, I would just need to know in person. You can just DM me on Etsy. And the only thing that's wrong with it is that, one, I don't have enough of the silver scratchers for it, so all of the scratchers will be gold, and I'm gonna put a picture of what the scratchers look like underneath. I'm gonna take the numbers off so you guys can't see what the denominations are, but I put little circles under them where the numbers are, and I made the ones on this set a little too big, so when I put the stickers on, you can see a ring of color around it. So that was a little oopsie on my part, but the rest of the challenge is perfectly fine, and once you scratch off the scratcher, you wouldn't even be able to tell. So that's gonna go on sale as an oopsie, well, that is available, I should say, as an oopsie challenge for a discounted price, but that one I am not putting on Etsy because I just need to know if you guys are interested in it or not. Let me know. You can send me a DM on Etsy, like I said. I'm going to put pictures of all of these challenges on the screen as I talk, now that I'm thinking about it, so that you guys know what I'm talking about. But yeah, that's everything, guys. Sorry for the long-winded message at the end. Hopefully, if you made it this far, you guys are interested. And yeah, let me know. I hope to see you guys tomorrow for Saving Sunday. And that's it. That's all I got. I'll see you next time. Bye.